transformational weight loss and wellness at mariaripa.com, and today I am going to show you how to make young coconut kefir. And the reasons that you might want to drink young coconut kefir is that coconuts are the coconut water is the closest thing to human blood plasma. It can be used intravenously for hydration, and it actually has been. It's full of incredible minerals to hydrate you. Hydration is essential for good health, for energy, for weight loss. The other thing that is really great about young coconut kefir is that when you make it into kefir, you are adding the healthy bacteria into it, so it becomes a probiotic drink that's amazing for healing your gut and creating a balanced ecology inside your gut. 80% of our immune system is right here in our gut, and so taking good care of our gut is essential for good health and weight loss. In fact, they have found that people that are overweight have different bacteria makeup in their gut than people that are slim and trim, and so we really want to work on replenishing the healthy bacteria in our gut, and this is a great way. One thing that I love about it is I make like a cocktail out of it because I don't do very well with alcohol, and so I like to have something, to feel like I'm celebrating at night. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you how to clean a young coconut. I got these. You can get them at an Asian market. You can get them usually at Whole Foods. I'm just going to cut the husk off. You do this very carefully. You've got to make sure you keep your fingers out of the way. So I'm just cutting the husk off of the hard coconut shell. And then you see, now I can see under here, this was a green coconut, and they shave off a lot of the green so that this is what's left. And under here is the part that would become the mature coconut after all of this comes off. So it's hard under here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the butt of the knife and just whack it right about here. You got to be careful keeping your fingers out of the way. So I have this nice slit here now. I'm going to put my hand that I'm holding it with out of the way in case the knife slips. And it's pretty simple. I like to say to my kids, you make a little hat. Oh, this is perfect. So see how the meat is nice and white? Sometimes the meat is brown or pinkish, and then the liquid is the same, and I don't use those coconuts. So if it's like that, I don't use it. So what I'm going to do is just pour the coconut water through a strainer, because you don't want any of the husk or skin to get in there. And now I'm just going to do the same thing with one more coconut. You can see there's this really nice meat inside here, and I'm going to show you what to do with that as well. You can make that into a probiotic food. You got to really use some muscle here. You can do so much with this. My kids love to just eat the meat. Now, coconut water itself has a high amount of sugar, so I don't really drink plain coconut water. You can see I have some coconut water right here, and I'm going to show you why, because you can make coconut kefir with that too if you don't want to go to all this trouble with a real actual coconut. Let's see. Whoops. Got a little coconut water shower there. So keeping your hands out of the way, you've got to be so careful doing this. Yep, that's nice and white too, so I'm just going to take it again. Whoops, make a mess. I'm not perfect about everything. You'll find that when you're watching my videos. Reality at its best. So this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these water kefir grains that my friend actually shared with me. The neat thing is these grow. These are live clusters of bacteria that actually reproduce. It's so cool. So what I'm going to do, I have clean hands. I'm just going to take some of my water kefir grains. You can also get these at Cultures for Health. Okay, so I'm going to get these two out of the way. And I'm going to go ahead and clean these coconuts. Okay, so this one's full enough. I'm not going to cut open the next coconut, but what I wanted to show you is that you can buy this at Whole Foods, is where I've seen it, in the supplement section, in the refrigerated part of the supplement section. This is called Inner Echo. This is coconut kefir already. It's about $15 to $17. But what you can do is you can take a quarter cup of this. It's already fermented coconut water. Take a quarter cup of it and pour it in there. You could also do that with this, and you can use this with the water kefir grains as well. The only thing that I've noticed is that this will dissolve the water kefir grains at some point. So it might be better to use the Inner Echo if you're using canned or packaged coconut water. So I'll put lids on here. I'll put lids on these jars, and I'll set them for about 24 hours. And you want to be careful when you're opening it, because these can get really a lot of pressure buildup. It's going to become like a soda. So the other neat thing that I do is you can find any kind of berry concentrate that doesn't have any sugar added to it, and just add a little bit of that once it's so once this is all the way fermented. In about 24 hours, I'll drain out the liquid. I'll drain the water kefir grains. I will take the water kefir grains out of it, and then you just keep it in the refrigerator. When you go to serve it, you can add a little bit of berry concentrate just to kind of make it a little more interesting. You can add a little bit of powdered or liquid stevia to it to sweeten it up, or you can just drink it plain. I love it. My body loves this. It's great to drink it in the morning when you first wake up and your body's rehydrating. It's also great to drink a little bit at night, because when you put probiotics into your body at night, while you're resting, the probiotics can reproduce faster. So now the kefir has been sitting for about 24 hours, and I just wanted to show you that it's gotten bubbly. This is the one made with the water kefir grains. It's all nice and fizzy. So I'm going to make a little cocktail out of it. Just pour some in a nice glass. And then I'll add some cranberry concentrate that has no sugar added, and a little bit of stevia. And just stir it up. You can add a couple ice cubes, and it makes a really enjoyable cocktail. Cheers!